Hello, fellow YouTubers. This is bub1401 here with Voltaku. Um, are y'all right?
And I'm just hyped about this E3 presentation.
Alright, so today we're going to be talking about E3, of course. I mean, who isn't talking about E3? So anyways, I have Fortnite going in the background, the Switch version of Fortnite, because I felt it'd be really appropriate for this video, don't you think?
Day and free, which I don't know if Fortnite's usually free. I've never played it, but
The, the, yeah, just the Battle Royale mode is free. The Save the World mode costs money.
I got
Alright,
baited.
so what's first? Like, what do we talk about first?
I think we should start off with that game that they started with. It's like Daemon X Machina or something.
Yeah, that one was so weird. I didn't know what to make of that. It looked kind of cool, but I don't really know what it was supposed to be.
It didn't seem bad to me, but I didn't know like the genre of the game I was looking at, and it just um. But after that, they did Xenoblade 2.
Yeah, the Xenoblade 2 DLC, the story DLC. Now that I was a little disappointed because if you remember back in Breath of the Wild, they did story DLC, but it's not exactly an expand. It's like a prequel sort of. You know, the
See,
second DLC pack. But for Xenoblade 2, I was kind of hoping they do like a sequel sort of thing. But they
the
went,
other DLC, like it made you restart the game.
huh? No, it's like after you beat Breath of the Wild, there are other story tidbits with the champions that you can unlock by going through their dungeons again, as well as doing more shrines, and of course facing probably the most overpowered boss in the game.
Ah, Thanos. Oh, okay.
Not Thanos.
Anyway, so yeah, that was interesting. I don't have a Switch, but I have played Xenoblade on the Wii.
Xenoblade 1.
Still on with freaking Shulk, you.
Yep.
So that was a thing, I guess. And then Reggie, my dad, came on the screen.
Hilarious.
Good boy, Pokemon. Let's go,
Let's
Pikachu.
go Pikachu and Eevee. What are your thoughts on that? Because it certainly is an interesting concept, but I think people are very split on what they think of it.
Of it, I think it's interesting how you're going to implement the Pokemon Go mechanics. And he did mention you can connect Pokemon from your phone in Pokemon Go, and everybody played that game at least like a minute to do as a big play.
You know they have the Hoenn Pokemon now, right?
I didn't even get to Johto, dude, but I got some good Pokemon there. It's very interesting. I wish I knew more about like work. Other than that,
I mean, I know everybody was hoping for a new region.
it's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's probably not a new region, but
Like
the
what?
Pokeball.
Like what do you think they'll will come after Alola?
No, dude, I don't. Because all the regions are based on certain places in real life. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I know. Up until
Hawaii.
up through Sinnoh is all based on regions in Japan, but now they're doing regions from other countries.
So, I'm gonna look up the whatever it's called, Pokeball Plus.
Yeah, the
See how much that
Pokeball
costs.
Plus. It's kind of like I think they had something like that on the Game Boy, I think, or the DS. Like for Pokemon, fuck, it's what's Pokemon Diamond. They had like this little, you know,
I know exactly what you're
calculator-looking
talking.
thing. What was that again?
Pokewalker. It's in Heart Gold Soul Silver as well.
So it's in a way sort of like that, but sort of not.
Interesting. It comes with a Mew. That's how
Yeah,
you
it
get
comes
your
with a. That's probably the selling point. It comes with a legendary. That's probably the selling point for it.
in 1996. All you wanted was to get that Mew. Catch them all. Get Mewtwo as well.
hmm And now that they're implementing Pokemon Go features, you actually can catch them all. There's no like Pokemon limits this time. Like you know how the past Pokemon games they'd only include certain Pokemon.
Implying that all the Pokemon from Pokemon Go are going to be also catchable in the game?
I'm not sure, but I'm just saying that right now because of Pokemon Go, that they will pretty much have every Pokemon in the game. But whether every Pokemon will be available to catch, I still don't. I still don't know. Probably, since they are implementing Pokemon Go, but not likely since they haven't done that in the past.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, Super Mario Party.
Super Mario Party. Now this one looks like it might they're going back to like the older style. You know how Mario Parties 9 and 10 had the bullshit car thing?
I'm not no, it's not. I'm not a fan of it.
So it I didn't see the car anywhere in the trailer nor the mini stars, so I think it's safe to say they're going back to the older style of gameplay they did from Mario Party 1 through 8.
See where you're coming from with that.
I mean, it's just a guess, but I don't know. I mean, I know most people play Mario Party for the mini games, but yeah, we'll see how that one goes.
Let's see. I'm looking at October 5th. So that's fairly soon, you know.
Yep.
Pokemon Let's Go, November 16th. Pretty excited for it.
hmm Except you don't have a Switch yet.
Getting a Switch sooner or later, so please relax.
Later, sure.
Um, I'm looking forward to Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know you don't play Fire
Yeah,
Emblem.
I don't play Fire Emblem, so you talk about this one. What are your thoughts on what was shown in the direct on that game?
First, like, you know, high graphic game we're going to be seeing since Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn on the Wii. And it looked pretty nice to me. It's going to be the first game on the Switch that features, you know, the original tactical gaming,
Yeah,
not
not the
Warriors.
yeah, Warriors. The visuals do kind of remind me of Warriors, doesn't it? Like, doesn't it remind you of Warriors? Like the visuals, how all the characters are have the dark outline.
The new characters, as we saw, it's a brand new game, and the avatar, it's kind of weird looking, but a little bit of a concern was at some points in the showcase, the animations, the frame rate dropped to like 10 at some points, and that was kind of worrying. But
Did you see some people talking about that?
yeah, a lot of people in the chat were making jokes.
Hmm.
They'll get it done. I'm certain of it. It's coming out pretty late, spring 2019, so they have plenty of time to work on it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we're getting into some interest.
And I just died.
Oh gosh, I don't even know what these games are. Overcooked 2,
Yeah,
Killer
Overcooked
Black.
2. I saw some gameplay of Overcooked. It doesn't look very interesting, honestly.
That Killer Queen Black, Killer whatever. Killer Queen Black. I don't know what that is either, but
Alright, so what's next on the list?
I I don't really know about that either. It looked like Shovel Knight, not gonna lie. It was like an adventure game, but not
Now you're
8-bit.
talking about the indie games now?
And then after that they just talked about a whole bunch of other games coming on the Switch. They talked about Paladins.
Yeah, well, they didn't really talk about them. They just kind of glossed over them. But they're like, by the way, yeah, these are coming to the Switch. I mean, to be
They're
fair,
still good games, you know.
yeah.
Fallout Shelter is a good game. They're saying Donkey Kong joins the Mario and Rabbids game. That's interesting to me. What
And
else did they say?
And also, to be fair, they did go over some of them at March's Direct, like Captain Toad Treasure Tracker for the Switch, with
Saw
the
that.
with the Odyssey stages. That'll definitely be interesting.
There's Octopath Traveler.
Yeah, Octopath Traveler. That's been hyped up since the Switch presentation. I played a bit of the demo, and I think it's a pretty good game. It's probably gonna be a solid Square Enix release.
And of course, before we get to the main part of discussion, you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
One last thing, Fortnite and
Fortnite, which you guys are seeing me play right now. I mean, let's be honest. We all saw this coming from a mile away. Like
There's been plenty of leaks and
plenty of
rumors about
leaks,
it.
data mines, and not to mention the game's already on mobile devices, so it's kind of a no-brainer to bring it to the Switch. But no matter what you think of the game, this is still going to be a huge revenue stream for the Switch. Like, this is going to be a very popular game.
It's basically mobile but better because you can just have it on a Switch.
And you have an actual controller instead of touchscreen controls. And I know later this summer they're going to be releasing the Android version. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you have an iPhone.
because are we about to have an iPhone Android debate?
Probably. Ah, shit, I fucked up.
I'm not in the mood for that actually.
Alright, so,
I think acknowledge Androids are good, just iPhones are more streamlined. All right, here we go. My other dad, Sakurai,
like how
walks
Etika
into the
says
room.
Daddy Sakurai.
He don't speak Japanese, so we got to get a translator. So he sounds a lot older or younger. I actually don't know what he sounds like. Smash Bros.
Smash Bros. Unlimited, I think was called. Ultimate.
Ultimate.
Yeah, Ultimate. That was the hypest thing ever.
The thing is, it's not a port, or at least some mechanics, but it's basically a different game to me, at least.
Yep. Like, they overhauled pretty much everything. The characters, the visuals, the gameplay, the stages. Pretty much everything was given an immense overhaul. Like, all the characters from previous games are going to be included. So people like Wolf and Snake, a bunch of popular characters are coming back. And of course, some less popular ones like Pichu, which honestly I don't know why
Ice Climbers.
they didn't fix anything. Yeah, Ice Climbers is finally coming back. And
Wolf, Snake, shoot. Oh, Pichu, of course, and my
Yeah,
favorite,
Pichu.
Young Link. Got to get
Young
that.
Link.
Three links in there.
Mm-hmm.
Coming
Okay,
back. Yes,
and so-
yes.
No matter what you think about some of those characters, you have to admit it's still awesome to see all of them in the same game.
Exactly true. And the thing is, all the DLC characters from last game are coming
Yep.
back. So we Ryu, Cloud, and Bayo.
Like, I haven't posted that part of the playthrough yet where we talked about the how the fact that was your Wii U and not mine because I didn't buy the DLC because it's expensive to buy all of them, and I'm saving up for other games.
And then they talked about Echo characters. So they acknowledged
Echo
the fact
characters. Instead of
clone?
calling them clone characters, like the community already has a name for it. It's called clone characters. Like saying Echo makes them any different.
So I guess instead of just reskinning Peach's colors palette, they just
gave
like
they came up with
Daisy.
Daisy.
That's fine with me, honestly. I like Daisy. Daisy's cool.
I mean, honestly, they missed out on. Honestly, I think that they
It's,
probably.
admittedly, a lot actually. They could have. I really wish Dr. Mario was counted as an Echo.
Luigi's
no,
more
but-
of an Echo. Well, actually, Dr. Mario is actually more of an Echo.
Dr. Mario is literally an Echo. Even his final smash is like just the same thing.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they know it. They just didn't acknowledge it.
yeah, I hope that they do acknowledge it, at least in the game. Oh, an Echo of Fox, Don't want to
Alright,
get into.
so
They brought back a lot. They brought back the perfect shield.
the air dodging to the side.
Cancel it up smash. That's a big part in competitive play. Every stage is going to be getting a battlefield form now.
Yeah,
I found that real
Battlefield
quick.
and Omega. Which brings me to my next question. Do you think this will replace Melee as the go-to competitive game?
It depends on if they bring back, in my opinion, canceling they call it. I think if they really keep the high action, parts of it, then yes, definitely. Since there's no denying that Melee is pretty low quality and not a lot of
Yeah.
characters in it.
Like seeing the visual overhaul like they showed between that one stage from Melee and the new one is immense. So if that became a tournament game, that would be great to see.
Whereas it's a little bit too slow for them, and the problem with Brawl is that Meta Knight exists, and I think if that doesn't happen, then
Well, Brawl was also at 30 FPS.
this is true.
And I bet that was a huge turnoff for a lot of Smash players. You gotta get
Uh,
that smooth, silky smooth 60 frames per second.
yeah, I all the changes that they made to the characters in general. That part that was quite minor, but at the same time, it was interesting. Mario gets Cappy.
Yeah, Cappy, and the
Garfield.
more expressive facial like nuances.
And then, do you remember the Falcon Punch where they hit him and then it just stopped?
Yeah,
Like the screen.
freezes. What do you think about that detail? But that only happens during one-on-one.
Yeah, there were subtle mechanics that I was a little bit curious about.
Like
Damage,
Ryu also has a one-on-one mechanic where he faces his opponent just like in the game he comes from.
another one-on-one mechanic is the damage increasing, like the damage
Yeah,
output
like
being.
the it's different depending on whether you're facing against one person or multiple people. Do you think that would be? Do you think that's a really cool feature or no?
Be tough. I just want to see how it blends into tournament play because I do like competitive Smash quite a lot.
You know, I don't watch competitive Smash or competitive anything to be honest.
Yeah, they made a bunch of changes. Like most of them were minor. Kind of Gandorf finally gets a sword, hooray! Marth can speak English, hooray! But it was quite interesting.
And also,
I'm
the Inkling's moveset is pretty unique.
Yeah, we got to see more of that where it has to refill its ink, I guess, paint. it. I'll play Pokemon Trainer since he's lit, but. I'm very excited to see how they're gonna improve Pichu and Young Link since they haven't been in a Smash game for over 15 years.
And from what they said in the trailer, it doesn't seem like they're gonna make any improvements to either those characters, nor Pichu, because Pichu still damages himself. I mean, just because that's a thing that's canon in Pokemon doesn't mean you have to do it in Smash Bros.
Well, I don't know. It is kind of dumb though. Really overpowered besides that. Pichu's bad, dude.
Hmm.
Pokemon, but as I watched the trailer, I kept watching it. You saw subtle different changes in moves. Pikachu had this weird. It was kind of interesting.
And also the addition of female Pikachu and Pikachu Libre.
Female Pokemon trainer. There was
female Pokemon. Yeah,
Mario's Odyssey skins. That's interesting to me. I like that.
Yeah, the Odyssey, and
See, they should have Dr. Mario was an Echo. Oh, okay.
I still wish shit, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I still wish that Pokemon train. I liked it better when Charizard was a separate character, honestly.
I like Squirtle and Bulbasaur. If they're gonna have like 8 Pokemon, that's kind of overboard, if you ask me. And having all the first gen starters is nice.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, which region is your favorite out of all of them?
Not Unova, not Gen 5.
What about Sinnoh? I mean, Sinnoh is what you and I grew up with.
I grew up with Helen, dude. I got my hand on Game Boy Advance when I was like 3.
Well, I didn't.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go with 3. But my favorite game is Pokemon Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Heart Gold Soul
That
Silver.
was
So the remake of Gen 2.
both of them were good. Both games were good. It's just, bro, I have the Pokemon were a little bit eh.
Well, I just died. Okay, so
Nice.
what else haven't we talked about yet? Like of course we haven't talked about Ridley. That was really hype. Everyone was going crazy.
Talked about yet. Ridley is insane. They finally, after all this, Ridley's not gonna be in there. He's too big. Getting all the possibilities about it.
But why would people want Ridley in the game? That's my question. What does Ridley do that
Not realize what.
I mean, I haven't played many Metroid games to be perfectly
Let me
honest.
tell you this. Let me tell you this right here. You need more villains. All right, K-Rool would have been nice, but you need more villains. You need more Metroid. You have Samus and Samus with boobs that you can see. All right, you need Ridley.
Hilarious.
You know why? Ridley is a big beast boy, monster, dragon, something, and he's had 2 boss fights in Subspace Emissary and Brawl. I really wish they brought story mode back, but whatever. We'll get to
I
that.
mean, we might get a Smash Direct talking about something like that.
His last game, Smash 4, he was literally like one of those ally characters that you can fight with in Pyrosphere. And he was big. You can neutralize him a little bit down. After that, the treehouse, they were playing Ridley.
Yeah, I didn't watch the Treehouse events because honestly, I lost interest in those.
Yeah, I can see. He works a lot like Charizard in a sense with his tail. Yeah, he's like a slow walker, but he's a fast runner. I really think Ridley is a great addition, We need more old school series like Star Fox and Metroid and F-Zero. I don't think they'll ever have another character besides Falcon, but more characters.
What other characters are there besides Falcon? I mean, I know there are other characters, but where did they come up with Captain Falcon's moveset?
Or did they come up with Luigi's moveset where he farts horizontally?
I mean, the spin came from Mario, because originally Mario used to do that. I mean, they were both in the original game.
There's a poster child for movesets to make up on the fly, and that's Ice Climbers. So if they make that work, then they can make anything work. I'm going to play Ice Climbers and Pokemon Trainer and Snake. I'm playing them all. I don't understand why you're not hyped for it.
Really, because I don't know too much about Metroid, and I don't know why people want him to be a character so bad. I mean, he's a boss, and that's about it.
Giga Bowser was a boss in Melee.
Giga Bowser's a Final Smash. That's different.
Well, now he is, but he wasn't in Melee since no Smash Balls.
He wasn't even a playable character back then.
Smash Ball was hilarious to me.
Like the fake Smash. The fake Smash, or what were your thoughts on that as an item?
I like them all. I'm never going to play with items since I'm not a
item.
Like sometimes in parties I will, but most of the time I don't, since I like proving that I'm actually okay at Smash.
Unlike me, I kind of need the items as a what's the word I'm looking for? As a handicap.
Well, let me ask this: what characters did you want to see? Do you want to see?
What characters? Well, let me think about that for a bit. Honestly, not Waluigi, because that would probably not make much sense, since he's been an assist trophy for the past couple games.
Reason why to have him, and then I also see reason why not to have him, so I can live with it.
Let me think.
Besides that, let me talk about this. All the amiibos from different games can be used now. So if you have like an Odyssey, are there Odyssey amiibos?
Yeah, there are. There's one of
you have
Mario
an
and his
Mario?
tux, and Peach in the wedding dress, and Bowser in his tux too.
I was doing research, and the Mario amiibo for Smash is really rare now. So you can just
really rare. Seriously?
Yeah. On Amazon, it's like $80 now on Amazon.
That's a good thing I picked it up when I did.
Because I was like, yeah, he'll be around forever. Whatever. It's fine.
I mean, I got a Mario amiibo, I got a Kirby amiibo, I got a Chibi Robo amiibo. That's a character they should have added, Chibi Robo. That would have been really cool.
Oh, Chibi Robo would have been nice, actually. You're right. Bomberman I wanted to see,
Bomberman, I was like, why would they make him an assist trophy? There are no other characters from his game that are in the game, so why... Usually if they include an assist trophy, it's usually because it's a character from another franchise, from that same franchise.
Like Jack from Earthbound and Win from Fire Emblem, but it's okay. I wanted to see Isaac from Golden Sun, I think they call it. It's okay. Sakurai did mention, now that he brought back all the fighters, there's going to be less, new ones, but...
I mean, they did have 4 years to work on the game.
Very, very interesting. That's all I have to say about that. It's really new. Like in Smash for Wii U, from the transformation of Brawl, they added new game features, but not new game mechanics. Different,
Some like the Omega.
Store, but nobody liked that because it's garbage.
The Omega?
Or
What?
exactly. Do not play Smash Tour. If you do, you're
Oh,
really like
Smash Tour. That's what you're talking about. What would you say if I told you that I actually enjoyed Smash Tour?
I played it with you and our cousin. Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Didn't I beat you guys?
Yeah, I think you did, and that's the only time you will.
And it's kind of like Mario Party.
Be like Mario Party, except it's worse.
How so? What did you not like about it?
Everything is unfair.
Well, how about naming shit instead of saying it sucked?
Well, for one, there wasn't enough diversity in the mini games.
I mean,
Mario Party is unfair, but Smash Tour is so much more unfair with all the items. There's an item where you can switch around people's fighters. I'm just saying.
hmm.
Do that. It's whatever. I don't care about Smash 4 anymore. I think it's dead, and that's good for me. Do you think they'll have any other characters besides Ridley or any new
Um,
ones?
I mean, definitely characters I was fingers crossed for, and you probably won't agree with this, are more Sonic characters like Knuckles or Tails. Because Sonic's just
I would
one
not.
character.
I would not mind this more Sonic characters at all. Actually, it's just Sega.
I mean, Sonic's okay, but where's Tails? Where's Knuckles? Like,
Oh, Amy. Okay.
yeah, Amy would. Although I'm not sure how much of a moveset they could give her since she's really only been playable in a few games. Whereas Tails and Knuckles, they've even started in their own games. They have more diverse moveset. They have possibilities for diverse movesets.
You have shadows and assist
Yeah,
trophies, so like that's a
Shadows and assist trophy. Oh, and speaking of assist trophies, it was neat to
question.
see Rodon as an assist trophy. You know who Rodon is? From
Oh,
Bayonetta?
from Bayonetta.
Yeah. Rodon's so awesome. Rodon's awesome in the game. It's neat to see him as an assist trophy.
Very like changes. You know, they're just taking my breath away. You know, it's this is what I came to the Nintendo Direct for. This is what we all came for to see Switch, and I don't think they disappointed at all.
Yeah.
It was
They didn't
very good.
show
In my
any
opinion.
3DS. And the 3DS should be bringing the 3DS to a close because honestly, it's older than the Wii U and the hardware is not even close to the Switches, so it's time to bring the 3DS to a close.
I can agree with that statement.
Like
Honestly, they're bringing all the 3DS games that people come for to the Switch now. Pokemon, it's Switch now, and when they talk about Animal Crossing, which they didn't, whatever, but when they inevitably talk about Animal Crossing Switch, you know,
hmm.
um, I'm looking at my 3DS right now, and I'm
Like
just thinking,
the 3DS was a great console while it lasted. It did incredibly well. Certainly did a lot better than the Wii U and had better titles than the Wii U. But it's time for it to go. It's time for it to go to sleep along with the DS and all the other handhelds that came before it.
exactly, I think it's time. You know, don't drag it out.
hmm.
Play X and Y sometimes, and New Leaf.
I mean, yeah. Out of the only Pokemon games I played, I have played Pokemon Y, and I liked it better than Black 2 for one big reason: the XP share. I mean, XP share.
Of course, we did.
Well, it
You
cuts down on grind times and makes it a lot less tedious.
didn't need to grind in Black and White too. That's all I'm saying. But
Then how do
whatever.
you
I
level
think I
up?
think we're done. Wow. I think we're done here on the direct. I'm very happy with it. I want to get a Switch ASAPO.
ASAPO. Who the hell says ASAPO?
I end every word with O. Just think about that.
Alright, so this video is going to be the exception to the rule that I came out with my video posts. Like I said, I was going to do one videos on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. This will be an exception. But yeah, I'm still gonna edit the next Smash Bros. Part. I was gonna do a bunch of crazy edits, but then the audio, since I recorded in a separate thing, it kind of messed up, and now it's completely out of sync. So I'm probably not gonna do any more crazy edits. I'm just gonna leave the camera in one position and just set a beginning time and end time and render it from there. But yeah, that video will be coming on Saturday. By the way, what'd you think of my first Smash video? The first one I edited.
Actually, I'm not gonna lie. There were some good memes in there.
Like which ones?
The one where I asked if Link was gonna make it back into Smash, and you were triggered.
Yeah, I was triggered. Because, like, what kind of a question is that? I
It
mean, of
was
course Link's gonna be back.
yeah, which Link? Okay. Well, thanks for having me. It was fun to talk about it since I really don't care about much other franchises besides Nintendo.
Yeah, same here. I mean, I did see some of Bethesda's presentation. Like, they
Oh,
did.
there's some certain gems in other franchises. You know, there's Fallout.
Like, they're coming out with, Fallout 76. I don't know if there's a Switch version confirmed yet, or probably not. Like, Fallout Shelter, I think that's more of a mobile game.
Is honestly, I played it. It takes up a lot of storage, but it was okay. It's like it required you to. It took a lot of time. So
I mean, I started playing Fallout 4. I got my hands on it back in February, and I've started playing it this summer, and it's pretty good.
yeah. Hold on.
Oh, I can actually save video captures with Fortnite. I didn't think that they'd be able to do it.
Now, hold up. Edit this out. Edit. Edit all that out.
No, I'm keeping it. Just kidding. I'll edit it out. Alright, so anyways, Fortnite on the Switch is great from what I've played so far. Although I'm pretty sure it's 30 FPS.
Oh, that's not good. No.
Now all the versions are 30 FPS. Like PS4 version, Xbox One version, except for the X and Pro, you can choose to make it 60 FPS, I think. Like even the mobile version's 30 FPS. I mean, I think it's 30 FPS. It feels like 30 FPS. That's why I was a little doubtful about whether or not they'd be able to do the video capture feature.
Fortnite. I think I'm gonna be signing out. I've got to go and get some dinner.
All right. So
3:45.
all right. So if you guys enjoyed, be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for new videos.